Hey, I'm Tyler Boronski here at the MLB Winter Meetings alongside former St. Louis Cardinal and World Series champion with the Nationals, Matt Adams. Matt, what brings you here to the Winter Meetings first and foremost?
Yeah, first time here at the Winter Meetings. I want to, announce my retirement and want to stay in the game. I want to get into coaching, and my goal is to eventually become a manager one day.
There you go. Well, good place to do it. I got to ask you about the biggest news of the day yesterday, especially your former teammate Juan Soto signing the largest contract in professional sports history, not just baseball, 15 years, $765. What was your reaction when you saw that number for him?
Saw the news, and he's such a good kid, and not a kid anymore. He's a grown man, but still super young, and he just goes about it the right way. He's just a good-hearted human. He eats, sleeps, breathes baseball, and just really, really happy to see him get what he deserves.
Yeah. What was your relationship like with him when you guys were playing together on the Nats?
Yeah, I mean, we were close. So he doesn't really at the time he wasn't very vocal. He was very straight, narrow path. He had his routine dialed in, and he stuck to that routine and didn't veer far from it. But being in the same lineup as him, being in the clubhouse with him, being able to interact, you saw a kid that was way above his years and knew that he was going to be a special talent, and yesterday showed exactly that.
I want to go back to you. You said you want to be a manager one day. When did that interest peak for you?
What's going on?
That's all it is, man. That's the Winter Meeting play there in a nutshell. So where did that interest peak?
I think I would probably say the last 3 years.
Okay.
Kind of being 2022, I went and played independent baseball. 23, back in AAA for the first time in 10 years with the Nationals. And then this past year, I went to Mexico and played in the Mexican League. So just kind of the journey over the last 3 years of really being kind of one of the older guys on my teams, and just really took it to heart and really had passion with helping the younger guys grow and develop into being a true professional both on and off the field. So I knew that's whenever I wanted to get into coaching and help them out that way.
So you were able to have those conversations, especially the IndyBall thing, because you're American Association.
Yeah.
So that's that's really young.
Yeah.
And obviously, you're the vet. You're the one with the major league experience. You got the ring. So did you feel almost like a manager in a sense on that team?
Not necessarily like a manager, just because I knew that I still wanted to play.
Yeah,
and I wasn't quite to that point where I wanted to call it quits just quite yet. But I knew that, I was kind of the veteran mentor, leader of the team. So I just, I hunkered down as the leader of the team, one of the leaders of the team. And, everybody came to me for a lot of stuff, and just really, really had fun with that role. So that's looking forward to where that may take me, on the coaching side as well.
Was it tough to humble yourself to play in that league, to then go to AAA again, you mentioned?
Obviously, the main goal was to, be in the big leagues and never have to leave the big leagues. But that wasn't in the cards for me. But I'm super grateful for my path in the game and my career as a player. So I met a lot of great people that year in IndyBall, and then again in AAA. So just very, very grateful for where this game is taking me.
Last thing for you, with those aspirations, you've had a lot of good managers throughout your career. I guess who were some of your favorite, and really what were those characteristics that stood out that you would like to apply to yourself if that day happens for you?
Brian Snitker with the Braves, Mike Matheny with the Cardinals, Mike Schilt, who was my first pro ball manager in rookie ball when I got drafted with the Cardinals, doing a great job. Just guys like that, Bud Black with the Rockies.
There's all Dave earlier too.
Davey Martinez with the National. Just all those guys, they have a sense of communication about them where they're able to communicate with the superstars and they're able to communicate with the rookies. They just and everybody in between. So they just get everybody pulling in the same direction, and everybody's goal is to play deep into October and bring that championship home. But those are the kind of caliber managers that they got the most out of me on the daily basis. They knew how to push me on a daily basis so I could grow not only as a player but as a person. Yeah. So those are the things where I'm going to carry with me so I can instill that into my teams and and you know, my fellow coaches as well.
Well, I'm excited for when that day comes.
Yeah,
so,
thank you. I
former
appreciate
big
that.
leaguer Matt Adams, future manager of a team soon. So,
Yeah.
Matt, thanks.
Yep.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Appreciate
man.
you.